Hello. So, what we're gonna do? mm, a minute. True that. True that. Let's see here. Water. Okay, so one shot. It is a beautiful game. So we can't open the game now because let's see here. Ooh. Yeah. Sound. Oop. Bam. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Beepity bee. I forgot. Volume mixer. System sounds. New. No system sounds. Okay. So what to do? It says fatal error, savior not found, shutting down. We had to open up a whole other thing. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Game capture. One shot. We'll do this. Just to show off what's going on. Hopefully. No. Not showing. That's fine, though. That is fine. It basically just says, looks like you completed your mission in the world. And I understand. I know you wish to return, but the entity called itself Oneshot for a reason. That restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now. At least for me. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish. But if you would be so kind to test something out for me, a log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine, maybe even in the same location as this journal you are reading now. If this saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it from its current location. A simple deletion will do. Again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I describe confuses you, I am sorry. Well, that does not confuse me, because that makes total sense. So, save progress, one shot, delete. Cool. Open up one shot. Oh. Huh. Okay, there you go. There you go. Scared me for a second. One shot. There you go. So we deleted the progress. Dedicated to our beloved friend Felix, the Judge Aaron Mullins. We miss you. Now, here is Nico. Hello? Milkman? Wait, why did I say that word? Milkman. Why does that sound so familiar? Input password. Password hint documents. Well. Access denied. Okay. Oh wait, one shot password. What? What is this? It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue the necessary preparations? The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. I confess... Oh, idea. S-O. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's conditions will worsen is quite high. If that happens, then, haha, look at me. Asking you for favors only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen, because I am afraid too. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything change for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Solstice. Uh-oh. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave, and most importantly... No, this does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Milkman? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Nico hears the door unlocking. Milkman? That sounds so familiar. As it should. Hello? Anyone? Dangerous looking spark. And a button. Sink won't turn on. Bottle of alcohol. Just a table. Did I miss the stick somewhere? I think I missed the stick. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. There we go. Small metallic thing. Basement key. Here we go, friends. The sun. Wow. Here we go. Light bulb got it. wow. What we're gonna do is go up first this time. We're just gonna try to speed run this then. A little bit at least. There you go, there's a bed, but... So, we're back in one shot. Just because we could. There's something else that we could do. Oh. Thanks for following. I'm the man who knocks. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. I milk many things. So, do not be afraid. Ah, Profit Bot. Ah, that light bulb, you are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence. Yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Alright, allow me to explain some things. My first ask how you arrived here. I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar, dark location. Just as my prophecy foretold. Yes. You are the savior we've been waiting for. You'll be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Oh, can you tell me about Milkman? When I woke up in that house, for some reason I called out a name. Milkman. I'm not sure why I did that, but I saw it on the computer too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I feel like I remember something about that. You do? Oh wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who's supposed to inform you of that. So, how did you know? It just made sense, I guess. Have you already contacted Milkman then? Nope. I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey, buddy. Hey, Milkman, God? It's going to sound weird, but have we met before? Yes, we have. Ah, but I don't know who you are, though. It's just I have a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet. Sorry, but it's nice to meet you, Milkman. My name is Nico. I know, buddy. I know. I was contacting Milkman, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask Milkman for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about this world? We have already seen through this, but it's basically world divided into 3 regions. On the fringe, which is the barons, and there's a tower in the middle, and you have to go through the center, mapping the outpost, going home. Sure. Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I am not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I'm unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry. Oh, can you tell me about the light bulb? Sure. It's the sun. Years ago, the previous one just died. Hanging by a thread. Element called phosphor. Phosphor is light. Energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. With a new sun, all is well is to turn it to the tower. The sun is fragile. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. So, we're just doing a little speed runny thing, because we've already been through this. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. How do I go about doing this? Need a battery. Do this. Won't turn on, that's fine. Not supposed to be here yet. We have fast travel, so that's great. Let's just explore for a bit, see what's up. Let's head somewhere nice, you know? Somewhere where you can get, sick. You know, a mine. Haha. It's very important that we go see the mines, or else we will cries. I forgot where the mines are. Whoopsie. Should be over here though, as we can see. Haha. Run, 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 run. House. With the strange journal. Oh. Let's go talk to the head engineer then. You know? Hey, buddy. The light bulb. So, are you the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kitten. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat? Nuh-uh. I'm a person. You've got the eyes of the cat. But cats walk on 4 legs. Well, either way. A child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. But that robot back there says no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here. You must be headed towards the tower. If that's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend, and the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh! Don't take my word for it, though. Oh. You missed. I don't expect anything about it. Let me see. What language is this? I'm sorry, I don't even recognize this. Oh, well, it's worth a shot. Although this insignia. Hold on to the journal for now. It will be important. Okay. What's inside the tower? I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least nobody in history knows. Then who built it? Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but... Oh? He never told me if it went anywhere. Well, understood. Wait! I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that's safe. If you must enter it, it is my duty to accompany you at least once. Ooh, camera. Maybe even part of a robot at one point. Oh. Or not, I don't know. This book is important. Ooh. It's a clover. Oh. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something? It was like a really short dream just now. Oh. I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye. That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you mentioned it, there's a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines, despite how long the mines have been in disrepair. I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream, and he was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch, or hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Does the robot you know have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I would not know. I've never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... Wow. What's... That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where'd you get that book? Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that, but I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. I went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. I can show you if you'd like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. Pretty. I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. Just like the book, there's a clover. Well, it is the same person. Oh, that's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah? That was right after your vision then. This has to be something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Maybe. Oh. Looks like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. It's a clover. Huh. That fits with the room, but... Oh shit. There we go. What just happened? I'm not sure. I wasn't looking. To be honest, neither was I. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. When I looked up, this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though. Which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. This makes sense. I'm just right as it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, though. If you wanted to, we now have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But why did you come with me? I know I've got Milkman, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along the rails. But doesn't it look like a little precarious? The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on if you're an organic being, which you are. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. Oh, there you go. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How'd you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you. How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please turn back. No. This is the happy ending Nico needs. That everyone deserves. We will continue on. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. Oh. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off so long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on batteries? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Milkman's with me. Alright. Stay safe. Let's go. Let's explore. Oh. I recognize the light in your eyes. You are the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh. No? Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Milkman sent me, with them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait. I'm guessing that's less big of a deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you do not know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah, so, how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just the minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the card was just there. Proof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. That has already begun. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You have passed the first test by showing me the book. Now you'll need to find a way to install the backup. Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Milkman, a resident of this world. Yeah, the robot lady with red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the desk back once you have the backup. Proper button. Ooh, please insert disk. Yep, that's the computer. Memory disk. Alright, inserted. Oh. Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please try machines. Okay then. Okay. Oh. Map reconfiguration successful. Oh, for referencing. Cross medical units, robot, electricity. Okay. This is one. Insert disk. Inserted. Right, this 26%, 34, 40%, 800%. Rejecting disk. Or ejecting, I would suppose. Huh. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk, rebooting. Ah, are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked. Yes. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named Prophetbot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a prophet robot like the one that I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the prophet out there now is a gross simplification of my design. As to say, is much more primitive by comparison, embarrassing so. Hey, he seemed alright to me. You don't understand, not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the ending, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you are here now. Milkman has successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Milkman's name. And then I, back at the other robot, even asked Milkman if he met before. Felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you're at least aware of it, to some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Milkman. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being, you don't even need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright? I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower. There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun, it feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady, none of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters, the world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Milkman wills it. Same story for the world itself. Doesn't really exist unless Milkman initiates the program. The program? The world machine. A universe simulator that runs on Milkman's computer. We're all in it right now. So we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, the world has a physical location inside a computer, which Milkman operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Milkman has to be in constant contact with you. If Milkman ends the program, the world will go into stasis. Does Milkman know this? Of course. From Milkman's perspective, the world machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software that they may have installed on their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they like, now that the restriction is nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why didn't Milkman ever tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Milkman. I just want to go home. But every time Milkman runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why do you keep bringing me back into it? Milkman, aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. It appears that we have some confusion here. Milkman did not build the world, Nico. Oh. Milkman only owns a machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether, someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected that's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it will not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me after all. Your being here was due to his help. Oh, I guess that has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Wherever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat, more specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. Well, you seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might not be enough internal resources left for Milkman to be able to regenerate another session after this. Just go fix the robot, please. Please. Be careful. What about you? Well, I'll meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first. Hey, you going there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, are you not? My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your Friend gave you something the last time you saw each other. Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know they got the amber. I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. You seem to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous, expectations. Milkman and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon. Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask your... She left. If you're going to ask her about not being real, about being not real, save her breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How do you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Shh. I'm trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Come on, let's go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower? What I tried to do and how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds and bring Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now Nico is upset. And what even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Milkman, but you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, not even that. Just his book, his ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is wrong. Oh, the minecart. Earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved in it. I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you follow me. Where to? The way out. Let's skedaddle. Here we go, dude. Okay, all of us are here. There's one emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We don't want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong. I'm not strong that either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and you could have just asked. Phew. Come on. Let's go. Show off. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. I tried. I really did. But destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you, but can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out! Are you okay? I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. What about her? Get out. Come on. No. What do we do? You have to take this. But what? Marry this, but... This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if what if the squares? Hurry. There. They're both. Milkman, I don't understand. The world, the prophet bot, what he was saying, if this world really just... Is it? No. You're saying that. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what will happen to this world? Where would I even go? Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember being in a dark room. There's a light at the end of a hallway. I thought I was going back home, but I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. I'm sorry, buddy. Really am. Part of the ground is, I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. That big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Oh. Isn't that the city gate? It's... Oh, Nico, we gotta hurry. That big robot, right? Please help me check on them. I can't... Oh, I have to actually go up to them. Okay. Misunderstood. Understood. Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Alright, Nico, what are you gonna tell him? He's broken? Ah, there is a submarine capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Oh, down? Yep, there you go. Squares. That's not good. Squares are terrible. What are we gonna do? Can't go left. Can go right. And we come down here. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on, I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power is the best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Not worry, I'm fine. I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's do this then. My box. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot, ow. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I invite you inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares in it. Yes, Alila, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Milkman. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. Nico? Oh my gosh. Would it not be rude to call you by that name? No worries, Calamus. How'd you know my name? The Messias just knows these things, Calamus, right? Yes, of course. Ah, you were saying about the gate? Ah, right. Looks like I can get in the city through the old game, or do either of you know a way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if there'll be any of use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far away from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Good job, Nico. Class action detective. Ha. There we go. Just like last time. Oh. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I want to see if I can get to happen again, and... Where'd you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friends' books, except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. We're gonna see if we can do anything with the journal this time. Ba-dum! Whoa! How'd that boat get here? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then my car showed up. What? Wow! That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Milkman must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Nico and Milkman are with us. Well, if Milkman made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Milkman? Let's do it. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Onward we go for the Baumbo. We made it. Come on, Alula, let's go pay our respects. Okay. Huh. Where is the Cedric fellow? Oh, hello. Oh, it's you. My name is Nico. Ah, nice finally to meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I was supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Lula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Lula. I think they're meant to be my friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father, he was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine, but something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of the square stuff inside the machine, at least. But I know some islands in the game are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady near the main out. No. He did give me this, though. This does keep hold from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes? You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right, the city gate's kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Milkman and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the gun isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. You can't really do anything else right now. Huh. Gravestone. Tombstones. Gravestone. Hey, do you know where you can find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. There are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. The bridge is broken. Maybe we can go ask the plant lady for some help. It would be very appreciated, plant lady. La 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 lo. Hello, I have something to ask of you. Yes? It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations of Aurora. Need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... You can't save everyone, but you can sure as hell try. Well, Bridge is back. Can't. Oh, wait. Yeah. Well, at least everyone's safe. So. What a day. Where's the research station? Just need to find batteries. Either down south. Any buildings? Oh, right. They were down here. Yep, then to the left, down. To the right here, maybe? No. Down here. This bridge, possibly. Robots. Oh. Show like the power room. Ooh. Generator. If he doesn't stand close, if you have inquiries, ask me instead. Hello, would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery require a high capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Milkman? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait, but if you take the battery here, all of you guys will lose power, won't you? Maybe we'll get everyone. Dire situation, do what you must. Yeah. The gate. So gears. Now. We just need. Oh no, we have power cell. Now we just need gears. Maybe someone might be able to help us up here. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure I am. You're here to trade? Oh, excuse me. Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Do you have anything like gears? Like the metal springy things? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait. I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. I'm sure if I can want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Aw. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need to save this world. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Ah, thank you. Great. Oh, wait. Graveyard. Yep, there we go. And then... Hey, Mr. Fly. Cedric. And a few gears. Oh, nice! I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generators on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. Ah. We can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine back there. Do what you must to find some. There's some guy. You should have gears there, right? I see so what. What my father made? Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world despite, well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine. Although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. What? Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? Of course. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift some around these parts. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck, and... don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight, if you say so. What will happen when once we get there? Let's see here. We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. Then I got so caught up with, and I just kind of forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. And I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of this mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She was so much better explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job at it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from a pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code, most of the time irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So, what happened? Well, I guess that you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? Wait, he did something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. Oh, you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. ProphetBot, or a prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive in our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have ever been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain, and that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine, a large detailed facsimile of the old world generated from the pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it was also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make this experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Milkman? Yeah. The operator, Milkman, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, Milkman was the living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked this question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. You can leave in the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us, and that includes you, Nico. The fact you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So how does flying work? Well, wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyways. Ah. Well, a word of precaution before you take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to it. But it's not that bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Lulu where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The bow's gone. What? It's the squares. Looks like they're heading in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. What about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city's better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah. Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other soon. There you go. Alright. Let's go. Phew, made it. That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Reactions from first timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Milkman, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you get to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah? Thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome? and for answering my questions back there too, and for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened into your old world, though. So I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you, and Prototype. Even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. That's true, those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Alright, now, let me just... No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Halula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She'll know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Milkman, let's do our best. Let's do it. Ah, jeez. Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Come on! Come on! Now of all times. Excuse me. Whoa! You're you? Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run. The elevator is missing a button, right? How'd you know? Look, man, I'll help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this, on me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnet stuff in the apartment, Smokeman? The what? So I have to find another way to fix the button, Milkman. Holy fudge! Looks like Milkman and I when they find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. Well, think of something. Ah, jeez. It's panic time, fellas. It's a big clock. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached zero yet. I'll be right here when everything ends. Oh, the door's locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. Documents above the password prompt. Oh, it was before. It was. Let's see here. Ooh. There we go. Nice. This one is red. This one is green. This one is blue. That one's purple. That will is stuck on another floor. This type of the buttons. This usually works. Oh, wait. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Can't reach it. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Yes. Let's go back and ask the man. Let's go find him. Let's go run and have a friend. Because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be grand. We're gonna have to give everyone a helping hand. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh, do they work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever that's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us. What? You should be able to reach a lever because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. So, chat, how's it going? If there is anyone. If there isn't, that's okay. There we go. This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what do you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait, I'm not that tall. Well, it's worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Oh, neat. Well, looks like the elevator works all right. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No, it's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah, hold on, maybe Milkman and I can. No, it's okay. It looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Okay. I have to find Rue. The fox, yes. Come on, Rue. Went the wrong way. Shit. Okay. We're running and running and running around, seeing what things can do to be found. Oh, come on. Please, you mustn't. The slab could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Miss? Messiah! Oh, you came out an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Kip, you're alive. You, should really tell me before you leave next time. Sorry. It's fine. Oh my gosh, you found the Messiah too. Yeah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. A robot? No wonder why he needed that book. Come again? We were talking about the same boy, right? White hair, goggles. That's Cedric, yeah? He grabbed the book from the back and then just bolted straight out. He said it was an emergency, so I didn't try to stop him. Gosh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, but it was hard too. Without any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him too. Oh my gosh. That was the labs? That poor kid! No, not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. Last time he spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Messiah, please. You know what you got out there too. Now everything is, well, George is right. Squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. But What about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do bring the sun back, that's not gonna fix the squares. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happens to Messiah, of all people, I'm not sure what we do. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. At the time, I thought it was still her faulty code speaking, but now I am starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burned you with our hope or faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long, it's become background news for us now. But for you, this must be so terrifying, but now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. You must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Milkman, do you remember? The very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. But when you told me you returned home back then, I wasn't sure. But I trusted you more, Milkman. But then I just came back. You... what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me. Instead, you told me I think about it too much, but... I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this. It just seems cruel, but then I realized something. You really want to save both the world and me, but at the end you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If this world isn't broken, will that choice still be here? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? Even if it is, I really want to save this world, Milkman. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met here were... Milkman, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? Oh, that was beautiful! Kids, you hear that? Messiah was trying to encourage Milkman. I'm right here. I know, right? It happened right in front of our eyes. Sorry, you got carried away. But yes, I think it's only right that we let you go. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. Okay, we have to find Rue. Where was Rue? Where? Elevator Street, yes. Yes, I'm on Elevator Street. Okay, explore, because it was in the alleyways that Rue was. Where? Not here. Damn. Let's see here. I have to remember how to get to her. If I do, it'd be great. Yes, up. Right. Up. Here. You're here, Nico. Are you real? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Okay. Clock room was... I don't know. Hopefully. So it's here too. Shit. Well. Squares indeedly are unsettling. Maybe just continue here without detour. Okay. Seems promising. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Can't use the right elevator, so... Oh, it does. Nice. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Okay. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of those windows. Can you lift me up onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again, that's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You were prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the Spirit of the World? Yes? But the thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long, it was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares, that's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Self-terminate. Your creator knows. Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. We spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no choice of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dedicated by someone else's design. They can be, mass-produced, then can be assigned to something else. There's all sorts of jobs. Then all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts things? Yeah. While you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special boundary with it. If the strength of the bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. And you spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Milkman know better than anyone that's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links is that enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now that the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You guys are okay? Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's books. He made my design documents to be compatible with assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. Oh, this is... No wonder you want us all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Or maybe it's better you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Milkman's machine. Oh, and when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Milkman is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on the computer. This time, Milkman would need to move around some things as well. Specifically, I don't know what happens next. I see. Does Milkman know what these portals lead to, at least? You should probably ask Milkman on this. Right. Hold on. The journal's going, Milkman. This one is confused my code, I think. This one would be meant for me then, and that's mine then. Hello. Okay, opening documents. My games. One shot. Oh, big portal. Nothing. Portal 1. Kibi, put me in the big portal. Put me in the big portal. Put me in the big portal. Okay. There's also a readme. Oh. Oh, no, never mind. Big portal. RGB. Oh. Yikes. Here we go. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is my father's workshop. How bizarre. The world machine. I think I know what to do here, folks. Pose out one shot. Open one shot. Nico. Welcome. Where are we? Let's see what happens. Welcome to the world machine. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Nico. Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see the disruption, the squares? They're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. There's a center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But they told you with the world. Aren't you supposed to see anything? No. All this was outside of my protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. And the story wasn't written to my protocol at all. Oh, right. Um, Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Milkman listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Milkman did something that... to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything in there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your code going bad, but that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. Before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close, and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. And then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. The Milkman brought you back anyway, Nico. All I want is for you to wake up back in your world, but I don't think I can make that happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you, but that's... I know how the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You're supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do that now, Nico? The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is, never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought, the life of a living being like you, so unique, so precious, this fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them, to save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know, you said the session wasn't in your code, remember? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the people know how to respond? You said it yourself when you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how would the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be some real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, there must be more of your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator won't want that, and I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know, the robot lady prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. I know Milkman does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Milkman would keep coming back? Why do you think Milkman would start even after the ending? I think Milkman wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate this room. You need to get past the square somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Milkman, did you see that? The square's just... It's happened again. I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Milkman, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up at home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I will have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah? Robot lady? You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. Well, then I ended up here, unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where'd you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's destroying it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Milkman. That's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Milkman, let's go take a closer look. Hello. Hi! I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... That wasn't even squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky, I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, but we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula. We're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey, Milkman, I think it'll be okay. They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine will send them home soon. Oh. Well, Milkman says you're not dead. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Off you go, Messiah. It's you! Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible. Bad, awful, and the absolute worst. The squares started leaking into the room, right? I was trapped like a rat. They just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Thank you for playing. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, but as the result of error. But not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward, that's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Milkman and I being here, we did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Okay, Nico. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Milkman. This is the room I first woke up in. Milkman, are you still here? Milkman? Yes? Milkman! I think it worked. It did! The sun is back! And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it! So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city, in the room behind the big clock. And I see a refill on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Milkman, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world after all we've been through? After everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, they won't stop existing. They'll be in your memory. They'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Milkman. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Milkman. And let's see what happens if we boot up Oneshot one last time. There's a ... in the title screen. Milkman, you're back. I restored the world. I sent Nico home. Are you not happy? Even if you wanted to see Nico again, you can't, Milkman. Nico's gone. And without Nico, there's no story for me to tell, no Messiah to traverse across the land, no way for you to connect with the world. But Nico still remembers this place. If you really want to see this world again, I could still... Oh, but it won't be the same. It'll just be a recording. It'll just be me using Nico's memories. Just like how I'm using Nico's reflection now. Is that what you want? No. I see. If you change your mind, though, feel free to come back. It's not like I'm going anywhere. And that was Oneshot. I thank you. Thank everyone for coming on this adventure with me. This has been something that I've been meaning to do for a while. And now we're done. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, and let's just hope Nico stays safe. For now, we're gonna raid a friend. We're gonna be nice to them, and I want you guys to stay safe. See you next time.